I'm here with Rocky Fowler. We're checking out this Gator Traxx. Look at that, it's got Traxx on it. And it's just something unique at Portland, and I like to get the unique stuff. I'll slip around front here so we get a little bit of the front. And then I'm gonna ask him a little bit of the backstory on this. I'll insert a picture of prior to restoration. But Rocky, what can you try to point out some of the things? I know you said it came with different motors in it. You put a Honda in it since then to make it a little more reliable and drivable.
They were sold as, someone designed it as an ATV in the mid-60s. They made them to the mid-70s. Come with a 16 horse Onan, a 340 snowmobile motor, or a 442 cycle. I restored this one, and I took the 340 snowmobile motor out, put a 440 snowmobile motor in it. It would go 40 or 50 miles an hour, but it didn't like to do anything under 10.
Didn't like to go slow.
I repowered it with a 20 horse Honda, and it runs as smooth as an electric golf cart now.
So this is the way to go, power-wise.
They were not a snowmobile. It was an all-terrain,
it would not get hot
machine.
in the summertime. You can drive it year-round, through mud, through snow, through just regular gravel.
I'll start it up, and
he's going to jump on and start it up, and maybe put it around a little bit. They don't let us get too crazy here in Portland. We'll have the announcer yelling at us. See how quickly that turns? You know, I can't believe how quick that turns. It looks like a small army tank or bulldozer. How quickly does that turn, Rocky? How short of a radius can you turn in? Then he turns real short. Although, look at that. Now he told me these were made in the 60s and 70s. In Canada, and they were brought to the United States and made in Michigan for a while. So that's a nice setup. Where's home at for you, Rocky? Where are you from? It says Ohio here.
Bascom, Ohio.
Bascom, Ohio. So he didn't have to come too far. Well, I appreciate your demonstration.
It's got two automobile clutches and a little bit on the handlebar. Releases the power to the track, more on the handlebars. There's a disc brake, and we'll lock up the track, and you can turn a 90-degree
so
corner.
If we weren't with a lot of people walking around and restrictions here, he could turn this thing really quick.
Yes.
If you're out on the trails or out in the field.
With the Honda motor on it, it runs about 20 or 22 miles an hour, but for shows, that's plenty fast enough to get me in trouble.
Yeah, we don't need an announcer yelling at us like he does everybody else.
But it runs just as slow and smooth as an electric golf cart. I think this machine was never sold because when I bought it, the flashing on all the rubber wheels was still intact. There were no scratches on the dirt side of the track, and there was red overspray on the track, and the clutches were in perfect shape. I can open the hood for you.
Yeah, he's gonna open the hood for us real quick, and we'll see what this Gator Traxx looks like under the hood. And it's got a pretty big Honda in there. How many horsepower Honda is that?
20 or 22.
It's like a 22 horsepower Honda.
This is where the original exhaust went through. I put an automobile muffler, so I call the exhaust my plate of spaghetti.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, appreciate it, Rocky.